Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is August 6, 2019. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, yesterday was a wild ride out here, but today we have another wild ride. You're going to see that the S&P 500 E-mini futures really put in a bottom right here around 7:30 in the evening, and then they've been rallying up ever since. This is when China has basically pegged their currency to the dollar, but not as much as expected. So again, that's showing good faith, I assume, and the markets are rallying off that news. So I don't know if we want to call it grasping at straws, but nonetheless, markets have caught a bid, and that's really the bottom line as China tries to stabilize their currency. So again, we'll see how today plays out, but yesterday was a bloodbath decline really across the board. It was a very broad-based sell-off, and we'll see what we get today. Right now, we do have the S&P 500 E-mini futures rebounding by 25 3/4 points. So that's a pretty good move to 28.55.5 per contract. We'll see where this market goes today. Be prepared. Could be another wild one out here. All right, let's take a look at stocks in the news. Let's get started here with Take-Two Interactive, TTWO is the ticker symbol there. Stock closed yesterday at $115.38. It was hit pretty hard. It is rebounding today after earnings at $123.47 currently. So good little pop there. When I look at the stock right now, I don't see a lot of upside here. So let me just put that out there right now. It's very difficult to get a really good gap level for this one at the moment. But again, I just don't see a lot of upside here from this current level. If we do rally, I suppose 125 would be another resistance point that's near term. So that's the best I could give you for now. But we'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. Next up, we want to take a look at Avis Budget, which is CAR, C-A-R. Stock right now is trading at $33.87. Closed at $33.90 at the close yesterday. So did sell off a little bit briefly. Has rebounded basically back to the flat line. So we're not going to make too much out of this. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings. We'll see what we have once it's all said and done. I am seeing some resistance around the 36.05, 36.10 level, but we'll look at it once we get there. Next up, we want to take a look at Marriott, M-A-R. Stock right now is trading at 127.01. This closed at 130.34 yesterday, so this is a little bit of a three-point haircut here. When I look at this name right now, I don't see anything all that terrific, but the daily chart does have a pretty big level down here around the 200 period moving average. That's around 124, so traders should keep that on the radar. Next up, I want to take a look at Mosaic. This is an ag stock. Stock right now is trading at $22.51. It closed yesterday at $23.60. This is on the back of earnings, this decline. So when I look at this name right now, I think you probably have a fair amount of support down around the low 20s, but I don't have a good level at the moment. This stock has been beaten up for quite some time, and it really has just made a little bit of series of higher lows on the daily chart. So we'll see if that can hold up. Maybe the stock can find a little bit of support, but really it's not worthy of a play just yet. Let's take a look at Discovery. DISCA is the ticker symbol here. Stock right now in the pre-market, they reported earnings. It is trading at $30 a share, closed at $29.18. So good little uptick there. If this stock does fall, watch the 26.25 level. That's the number that I worked out if it does fall. So keep that on the radar today, $26.25 for DISCA. Let's take a look at SeaWorld Entertainment. Ticker symbol is SEAS. Stock right now is trading at $31.50, closed at $29.25. So good little uptick there. I don't think we can make more out of it than that, but it will be in play today. Let's take a look at Shake Shack, SHAK. Stock right now is trading at $75.02, closed at $73.34. This had earnings after the close. When I look at this name, I don't see a lot of upside here. The trend is up, but I think you need to consolidate more on the daily chart in order to go a lot higher. I don't see a lot of upside at the moment. Next up, let's take a look at HSIC. This name does not have a lot of volume, but it is trading at 62.04, closed at 64.54, so it is down ticking. The only level I like here would be a bit lower. I'll try to have a level for us in the intraday stock chat room once the opening bell rings. So HSIC is trading down. But again, we're going to look a little bit lower for this one. I'll try to have a level posted up in the intraday stock chat room. Next up, we want to take a look at ENR, which is Energizer. Stock is trading at $39.50, closed at $39.11. Got a little bit of an uptick there. I don't think we could make all that much out of this one at the moment, but nonetheless, it is higher than where it closed, so we'll give it the benefit of the doubt there, but that will be on our radar today. You have lots of other equities out here that are moving around, but again, I just try to get to the most liquid pre-market movers that I can find. Let's switch gears here a little bit. Let's go over to the gold market. Gold futures soared yesterday. Today, they're up just a half a point. Right now, spot gold trading at $1,477 an ounce. If you take a look at the GLD, that's trading right around 138.17 this morning. GLD is a good ETF that tracks the movement in gold. Next up, we have crude oil out here trading higher by just 5 or 6 cents. Make that 10 cents now to $54.78 a barrel. If you take a look at the USO, you'll see that's trading at 11.36. Again, crude oil trying to find some footing there. We'll see how this all plays out. But once again, if you have not done so, we had a banner day in the intraday stock chat room yesterday. I think there were about 5 winners. So again, if you haven't done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial. We get volatility. We get lots of action. You add earnings season on top of that, there's even more action to be found. So once again, if you have not done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You could trade right alongside of us. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we'll see you a little bit later on the charts.